Well, Jaswant Singh will file his nomination papers from Barmar as an independent candidate today and will also hold a rally in Barmar. He will hold a meeting with his supporters before deciding on quitting BJP today. He has also made it clear that the party will have to suffer the consequences of internal strife coming to the fore ahead of the Lok Sabha polls. Jaswant Singh also asserted that he is not a piece of furniture to be adjusted after polls. But Jaswant Singh continuing with his ambitions, making it very clear that he does not believe in adjustment politics and that he will contest as an independent candidate. Obviously, then he will have to quit the BJP, but that he will do only after meeting with his supporters in the Barmar constituency. But let's listen into what Jaswant Singh had to say.
क्या मैं प्रश्न जो उठता है वो ये नहीं कि मैं क्या एक्शन लूंगा, प्रश्न ये है कि आज या कल आपने जो भावना देखी उसके बाद जनता मुझसे कुछ और करवा सकेगी ये क्या?
And while the Congress High Command's decision to summon Ramya continues to raise eyebrows, she was due to file her nomination today but has had to delay it after she was asked to visit Delhi to meet the party's senior leaders yesterday. Meanwhile, Ramya posted a picture of her B form on Twitter. Dr. G. Parameshwar can also be seen along with Ramya. Ramya will now be filing her nomination on March 26th. But no word on exactly what it could be that led to this particular urgent meet in Delhi. But Ramya is right now in New Delhi. She also tweeted to state that she will be filing a nomination on March 26th instead, and also posted this particular picture of her with Dr. G. Parameshwar, the KPCC president, and the B form. And moving on, the Sensex has once again hit the 22,000 mark and trading up to 48 points. While buying is seen in banks, stocks like Infosys and Dr. Reddy Laboratories are trading weak. The rupee is trading up at 60.71 compared to Friday's closing of 60.89. The Nifty rose as much as 1.2% on Monday to a record high, surpassing its previous all-time high hit just last week. My colleague Arun joins us over the phone line with more information. Arun, just a week back or so, we saw it reaching a new record, and now once again, it looks like it's celebration time in Dalal Street.
Right, Akshita, because remember, this is what is called as the pre-election rally, and there is a lot of expectation that a new government could be in place, and that's what is driving the market up. We've seen the Sensex gain close to 260 points as we speak. So clearly the mood is extremely bullish and optimistic, because remember, over the next 10-15 days time, the polling season, if one could use that phrase, will begin. So then things will fall in place, because at this point of time it really looks like there is anticipation that a new government which will come into play will be pro-business, pro-reforms, and that could help India go on to a faster economic growth path. Also remember, because of the record inflows coming into the stock market, the rupee has gained. The rupee closed on Friday at 60.89, and as we speak it's trading at about 60.71. There is a lot of optimism again built around the rupee, expecting the rupee to appreciate a bit, although it is not expected to have a runaway appreciation, touch levels of 55 or 58. But probably 59, 50 to about 60 could be a range within which it may wander about. That's what is being talked of by analysts. So clearly good tidings as far as both the rupee and the stock market is concerned, Akshita.
Right, Arun, thank you so much for joining us with all that information. Fingers will be crossed to hope that the sentiments continue to run high in the Dalal Street, and the Nifty as well as the Sensex continue their record-breaking streak. And well, a horrific fire has broken out in a leading private ladies' beauty salon in Hyderabad's Begumpet area. The cause of the fire is not known. Initial reports suggest that there has been no loss of life, though the loss to property is yet to be ascertained. Several fire tenders have been rushed to the spot to douse the fire that broke out at around 4:30 a.m. Well, the fire has been controlled now. Fortunately, no casualties considering that the fire broke out early in the morning, but the cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained. Was it an accident? Was it in fact some sort of technical error, or was it human error? We'll have to wait and watch to find out what the officials have to say. But as of now, we understand that property could be damaged to a great extent. This was at a leading private salon in Begumpet area, and of course the officials were trying hard to ensure that fire does not spread to adjoining buildings. This is a very busy area in the city, but fortunately after a lot of time the fire was controlled. But as you can see, heavy smoke still billowing out of that building. Well, introduction of ATPs at Bescom offices was a novel idea from the company to ease congestion at billing counters and facilitate power consumers to pay bills quickly. But have the ATPs served the purpose? Take a look.
We all know these kiosks. They look like an ATM kiosk, but these kiosks take money rather than giving it out to users. But look at their fate. They have no takers at all. About a year back, Bengaluru Electricity Supplying Company introduced anytime payment kiosks to simplify bill payment procedures. We have seen big queues in front of Bescom billing counters as people had just two options of remitting their electricity bills. They either went to Bescom office or Bangalore One Centre. But since both were time-consuming affairs, Bescom authorities contemplated setting up ATPs across the city, and accordingly, 35 of them were installed with an investment of 3.5 lakhs on each of them. But unfortunately, these machines are not user-friendly, and people soon developed a kind of dejection towards them. Later, Bescom deputed operators at some places to help consumers. But this move too backfired, as most of the times, operators were not found at the ATPs. Hence, we spoke to officials of Bescom on what went wrong after installing ATPs.
ಒಂದೇ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನೇಚರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಊಟ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟು ಅದು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಇದೆ. ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಥರ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕನ್ಸೂಮರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಹೊಸ ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಏನು ಕಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಈಗ ಪೈಲಟ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಪೈಲಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಅವರು 10 hours ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವತ್ತು 300 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ ಅವರ ಇದರಿಂದ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಇವನ್ ಕೂಡ 5 ನಿಮಿಷನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆನಾಲ್ಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇಂಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
There is no denying that the idea behind installing ATPs has failed, though the officials are not ready to accept it. But the residents are still optimistic about revamping them by appointing operators at all ATP kiosks. Since lakhs of rupees has been invested on the project, it would be a better option for Bescom to go by what residents feel. Well, ATPs have no takers for sure. Bescom could have served well had it appointed operators to all the ATP kiosks. Hence, if no remedial measure is taken, lakhs of investment may go down the drains. Anand Burli, News 9, Bengaluru.